What's going on, OTG fam? It's your boy Ace from OTG Kicks, man. And we back in the building for another tutorial. Well, really not a tutorial, it's just a rant and rave about making t-shirts. So today I'm making a sweater. Just printed out design already, weeded design, so it's gonna be a fast one. Just want to talk about a few things when you're getting into this t-shirt business. I haven't been in the business much, for a lot of time. I've been a couple of months, started back in May or June of this year during the pandemic. But it's been an up and down journey. Sometimes it's been up, all the way up, cash flow is great. Sometimes it's been all the way down and I'm sitting on stock and inventory, but you gotta stay positive and continue to move forward. Anyways, in regards of making t-shirts, you gotta know what your lane is, right? People say you gotta find your niche or niche, however they want to pronounce it. I say you gotta find your lane. But the majority of the business that I make and the sales that I create is based off of things that I make for myself, that I post on social media, and people seem to have a liking to it, and I've been selling that since day one. So it works for me. I really would like to get into making, designs and putting out orders for companies, doing their brand logos, events and such. But for the time being, me putting out designs that I make or designs that I see, that I like, that I crop and alter a bit to fit me and my liking, everybody else seems to take to it and want to support OTG Kicks. So, but anyways, if you want to make t-shirts, it doesn't take that much. All you need is a vinyl cutter. I'm going to show you my second vinyl cutter right here. This is a Cameo 4 Plus. This was about $3.99. I started off with a regular Cameo 4. And that worked very well. I was able to make enough money to replenish the money spent for the cutter and also buy the larger version. They have a Pro that's out, which is a 24 cutter. So if you have the coins for it, go with the 24-inch cutter. You can do banners, you can do a whole lot of things. Decals, you can do decals with the regular 15 and the 12-inch, but the 24, you're going to be straight. You won't never have to upgrade after that. I also started off with, this is my garage shop. At the same time, it's kind of busy. I started off with this fancier studio heat press. This was $189 on Amazon. And I updated and upgraded this eventually and got me a Heat Press Nation 16x20 pull-out drawer. Like so, if you can see it over there. Definitely worth having if you got the coins for it. If you're interested in a auto open, there's some pros and cons to this. The cons is that sometimes when it pops up, it will peel off the image because of the force that it pops up with. And the pros is that you can leave it, have your shirt being pressed, you can do other things, loading your other shirt or cutting vinyl. It works, you know what I'm saying? There's a pro and cons with everything while you're making these t-shirts. The Teflon sheet. Teflon sheets or parchment paper. I prefer Teflon sheets. It's very important so that you won't have your vinyl, which is also the most important thing to have because you're making t-shirts with vinyl, being stuck to the top of your heat press. I have done that in the past, in the beginning, and thanks to YouTube University, never happened again. So that's just a few things. Now back to being a brand or back to selling t-shirts. Now if you want to sell t-shirts for your brand, all you gotta do is just put simple designs, just like so. This is, I don't know if you can see this. This is black and orange vinyl. This is Sizer Easy Weed. And this is it. This is my on the grind, aka OTG kicks, which I'm gonna throw on a hoodie, like I said, just for me, and promote yourself. This is one of the best ways to get yourself out there when trying to promote a brand that you're trying to push. Now, if you're trying to make t-shirts for companies, you have to put yourself in a position where you can get or be accessible to these companies, where you have to go out there and actually do a lot of legwork and give out your business cards, give out sample shirts, say, hey, I make your shirts for free. You know, if you like it, you pay me to make more. If not, thank you for the business, I appreciate you. And then you move on to somebody else who's going to give you the opportunity. What I found, what works best for me, I have a heat press and a vinyl cutter. Right? These two are my bread and butter. I also have there's a lot of stuff over here. Let me move this. This is a sublimation printer, which I am in love with. I actually love my sublimation printer. Just recently started doing that, adding that to the business. It been making me some money as well. Haven't paid for itself because this is almost a $3,000 printer, but in due time it will. One thing that I have been neglecting and I have to get back to is my screen printing press. It's a Riley 150 4-color 1-print station. As you can see, all the inks are not open. I only opened one just to try, and never even printed a shirt. I don't have the time, and also, like I said, when I get orders, the orders are usually for vinyl. So that is the bread and butter of my business. One thing to also purchase, and I'm bouncing around a little bit, but I just want to show you a couple of things. A very important thing to add to the business is also a hat press. This is vital. You can have a lot of different types of hat, 5-panel, 6-panel, dad hats. You can get camper hats, which is a new thing now that's going on. Throwing up some vinyl, some heat patches, well, leather patches that you can heat up with the vinyl. Outline it, however you want to do it. You can make it work, make it look hot. Definitely you can sell, you can upcharge the hat to $25, $30 if you want. Definitely help me out when pushing the hoodies and t-shirt with the hat sets. It definitely helped me out in the beginning. I gotta get, another important thing here. I'm just giving you some random things that I feel like if you guys are able to cop, it'll be great for you in your business. This is a heat pillow, right? Heat pillow gives whatever garment that you're using that has a ridge or something that offsets the print. It gives it some structure to lay on, and when you press it down, it comes down. Make sure you got it's a big enough pillow. I'm just gonna press this real quick, make sure I line it up, and we're gonna see how this thing looks on the shirt, man. Definitely gotta start screen printing these things though. That's a must. But I know in due time, Teflon sheet. Always put your Teflon sheet before you press. Hopefully it goes out. If it doesn't, you're gonna also, this right here releases the pressure. So if it's too hard for you to push down, you usually turn the left and it release some of the pressure, and it goes down. Unfortunately, this is an auto open, so I have to reset it, put it up, put it down. With these auto opens, I tend to add a few seconds more because it takes 2 seconds for it to close for me. I don't know why, but I usually add about 2 more seconds. And one thing to remember, always double press your shirts. I always double press mine just for the fact that I want it in the garment. No mistakes. I don't don't want a customer get anything that I sell to them peeling off after they wash it, peel it off after they scratch it or rub the shirt. I'm not having that. So yeah, it's a business, man. It's all about how you hustle it, how you grow it. You see, I'm trying to add tutorials and videos, just, you know, as a beginner, from the beginner standpoint on YouTube, just to, you know, make sure we all are encouraged. Uh-oh. I got a little, no. Problem here. I use 2 different types of vinyl and I cut it out. So let's see, how can I fix this with, hold on. This one is gonna go to shits because the vinyl is stuck to, actually got stuck to the transfer paper, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll make it work just like so. Ways to improvise. It may not be all smooth and nice, but like I said, this one's for me. So I'm not even sweating it. Sometimes things happen, you know, nobody's perfect. But when it comes to stuff like this, I would not sell this to any one of my customers. This is just a personal piece that I'm putting on for myself, just to rock when I'm heading outside in this cold New York weather. Nothing too crazy, man. Like, you know, it's not too hard to get into this. It's really not. It's all about, you gotta be able to stomach and accept the defeats. Sometimes you work on a project for some time and it don't come out as great as you expect it to be, or you put something out and the customer don't like it. I always say, before you press it on the shirt, you show the customer first. You get the customer approval before you press anything on the shirt. The reason why, because you will think that you did a great job, and then all of a sudden, instead of pink, the customer wants purple. Instead of showing, they want sour. You know, it's like, these are things that happens, and these are things you gotta just be willing to be able to adjust to on the fly. And you know, you'll be able to prosper in this game. So I'm gonna throw this on real quick to end this video. Nice little quick hoodie. Kinda hot. Don't mind the hair, I'm growing my hair out. On the grind, OTG kicks. Let me take a look at it for myself. Came out pretty dope. You know, said on the Gildan hoodie. We making it work. It's dope out here. On the grind. We chilling. Where's my hat? There we go. OTG kicks. On the grind creations. Listen, you guys, figure out what you want to do, man. Get into this t-shirt business. Get into screen printing, sublimation, the HTV, heat transfer vinyl. So much you can do with this. Also, one thing, if you're trying to put pictures on t-shirts, sublimation is great. The Nina Jet Pro paper is amazing. It works very well. You know, you can do a whole lot when trying to make t-shirts and custom garments and whatever you want. You know, just decide what you want to do. You want to be a brand, you want to make t-shirts for businesses, you want to do both. Doesn't matter. It's your boy OTG Kicks, and I'm out, baby.